Hello, boys and girls. It's Fog. You're watching Fog's World. This is episode 58. We're picking up right where we left off last time, and let's finish this witch farm. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to start work on our shaker table. And we're going to start that by extending these platforms by one. Get rid of you. Right here. We're going to build a piston row right behind here that will push these guys in. It's going to be right here and face that way. We're going to need a way to power the pistons. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to lay out a row of blocks right here that we can put redstone on to power the pistons that are going to push that floor. And I'm using half slabs here just because I like the look, for no other reason than that. I just like these. I like these stone slabbed blocks. I just think it looks really, really nice. Doesn't have to be this, of course. I'm just doing that because I like it. And we will do the same thing on the other side. Now this one is going to be pushing from back behind. Oops, hold on. Stop that. Yeah, I have to figure this out. So this one pushes from here, and this one pushes... Yeah, the pistons are going to go right underneath that. So this is where we need to put our row of blocks with the redstone on them. Right there. So this will be our redstone power for the pistons here. One more. Like that. And we need a similar setup up above these. So what we have here, we also need to have... Oh, shoot. We also need to have behind this floor up here, behind that one. So let's see, that's 1, 2, and then the pistons are at this level right here. So this is where this floor goes, right here. Just like this. And we'll put redstone on top of these, of course. Like this. And to keep things from spawning here, we'll add a little bit of extra slab action here. And that will prevent unwanted spawning on these guys. Uh-oh, you weren't supposed to do that. Let's do this. I thought so. I went out one too far. So this is going to go right here. And we'll prevent spawning on it. And now we just need to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm going to have to get some pistons to finish this off with. I don't have them here, which is a little annoying. Because I will be needing them. Okay, well, let's see. How do I want to get up there? I guess we'll do the same thing we did over there. And actually, we'll start with a slab. Just to give me a little leg up here. One more, maybe? Yes, one more. I was right. I keep dropping the dumb things. What did I do? Oh, I went up too high. That's what I did. These guys go here. There we go. That's the roof. Don't want to be on the roof. And 2 more. All right. 2, 1, 2. Excellent. All right, now we have our power bars for our pistons. Okay. Next thing we need to do is we need to hook up a power system that we can use to inject power into here so that we can drive our pistons. And we're going to need some sort of a clock circuit to make that work. And so let me... Actually, I'd really like to get the pistons, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to pause right here. I'm going to go get my pistons, and I will be right back. Well, guys, I'm back. I've got my pistons. Let's get these pistons in place. This is actually a bit of a pain to do, but I think we can do it pretty easily if I just get out on the spawn platforms. Oh, yeah, I can reach that. No problem. No problem. Okay, there are lots of different ways that we could rig this thing up to shake these spawn platforms back and forth. But the easiest way really is to just do a simple clock. It doesn't have to be a very fast clock, but just do a clock. You know, we could rig up tripwire in here to detect when there are mobs and to, you know, have the thing turn on and off based on that. But if we've done our job right, there's always going to be mobs in there. So putting some complicated detection system in there probably isn't really very helpful. So let's not do it. Let's just do a simple clock. And what we're going to do is we're going to wire this up. So let me show you how this will work here. We're going to wire first this side up so that we push it that way. And then when the clock's pulse gets over to this side, it'll push it back. And these two will just be linked together. And that's all we need to do. So let's get doing that. But let's see. How do I want to link this guy's power to this guy? Do I want to do it with a power ladder? I could do it with a simple torch array, I suppose. Probably the easiest way to do this is just with a simple half slab power ladder. So let's do that. Let's just do that. Keep it simple. I am a firm believer in making things as simple as possible. So let's see. This will be a little easier if I do it like this, right? Just go right there and put you here. And then here, put you there, and then back, just like this. And we will have to put that on top to keep things from spawning. But that'll do the trick. Now, if we power the bottom, we should power them both at once. And indeed we do. Excellent. Okay, that was simple enough. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. That's where our clock is going to be built. We need to have a way to send a signal into the clock. And there are lots of ways that we could do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire up a simple pulse injector that's going to inject a single tick pulse around a clock. You come off here and come up to here. Like that. I think. No. No, you don't. You come off into this one. Like that. And then into a repeater here. Like that. And you can go back down to where you were. Okay, this should cause that repeater to flash. But it's not. Why aren't you causing that repeater to flash? You should. That's not right. All I can think of is that it must be a directional thing. Because this absolutely should work. So let's go this way instead. Let's see if I can make it. I'm just gonna come over here and do some experimentation. If I put a sticky piston here with a block on it, and I put you there, and you here. Okay, that works. Yeah, see, that's what I should be getting on the other one, and I'm not. I don't know why. If I get rid of this, does it do it? Really? It's because I had that redstone underneath it? Yeah, wow. That's not supposed to be possible. But okay, we can work with that. That shouldn't happen, but we'll work with it. How bizarre. How very, very strange. I somehow have to get the power state from this switch down to that light down there. But I can't do that with a bit of redstone underneath, unfortunately, because it is failing. So, how best to do that? Maybe, I guess I can hang a torch off the back like this, and that's going to wash out all that redstone. Oops. Yeah. Not one of my better moments. Definitely not one of my better moments. It's good. It's all good. We're fine here. We're fine. We're fine. It's all just fine. Just swell. Okay, so we've got that guy there. I can put this guy here. Do that maybe. That'll work. We'll do that. That's what we'll do. Okay. Close this all back up. All right. Whew! Finally. Finally! That was a bit more of a pain than I anticipated. And put repeater there with a block and a block. And we're going to need a bunch of repeaters to make this loop. Now this is going to be repeater overkill here, I'm warning you. I am deliberately using far more repeaters than I need to. And that's because I want this to be a very slow clock. So, yeah, again, don't panic when you see how many repeaters that I'm using. Don't think you have to use this many. I'm doing it because I want to, because I like the look, and because I want to have a lot of repeaters. So, and as is my privilege. So there. Gonna need a bunch more though. Let's see, we're gonna need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We're gonna need about 20 more repeaters to complete this. So let's go make 20 more repeaters. I should have enough stuff to make that happen. There we go. Okay, in case you're wondering, I'm still on 147. I have not moved to 1.5 yet, assuming it's out by the time this video is aired. The snapshots have been released, or a couple of snapshots have been released, but the sorry, talking and working. Why do I do that? Why do I bother talking and working? You'd think I'd learn by now. Yeah, the snapshots, some of the snapshots are out by now, but the 1.5 has not been released. The Redstone update, not out yet as of the time I'm making this video. Those of you that have been watching my videos for a while know that I work well in advance. Part of that is because I actually have a day job, which means my schedule, my time frame when I can do these things is pretty erratic. I like to get a whole batch of these done at once so that I will have videos for you good people. And yes, by the way, I know that I don't really need to worry about things spawning there. Mostly I'm doing this for consistency and because I think it's going to look better. Whoops. Until I do something stupid like that. And I'm going to leave the middle open because I think that looks good. So yeah, I work well in advance. You're probably not going to see this until a couple of weeks after I've recorded it. So if you're wondering why hasn't HFoG moved to the Redstone update yet, that's why, because it isn't out yet. And I don't like working from snapshots because working from snapshots can be a little dangerous. Okay, there you go. I got the shaker tables working. See that? At this point, this mob trap is essentially functional. It's not optimal yet because I haven't put the roof on it, but it is functional. I'm going to go in here and put in our missing redstone. And we need to go to the other side. Don't miss that throw. Don't want to fall down there. This is still a hardcore world after all. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm going to leave that so that I can get up onto the roof. But like I said, this mob trap is now effectively functional. Turn that on. The lights should go off. Yep, there you go. Lights are all off. Shaker table's moving back and forth on the spawn platforms. We're moving top and bottom. Very good. And I could slow down the rate of that shaking even more if I wanted to. I could come in and extend all of these repeaters and that would make that 4 times as long, 4 times as slow. And eventually I may even do that. I may play around with that a bit. But like I said, this is now fully functional. It isn't optimal. It isn't optimized. let's take a step towards optimizing it. In order to optimize this, we need it to get pitch black in there, as long as we're working on... Oh, get out of there. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. We need to have it be able to get pitch black in there. And why are you doubled up? That makes no sense. Oh, stop that. I did it again. Boy, I am all thumbs at the moment. This is not good. All right, in order to make this fully functional, this guy up here, this mob trap below us needs to be able to be pitch dark. And there's a couple of ways we could achieve that. One way we could do it would be to add extra levels of these around it. That would block light into there. But probably the best way to do it is just to extend that roof out 16 blocks in every direction. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to extend the roof. All right, and there you have it. This is the finished mob grinder. It is basically done at this point. This roof is extended 16 blocks in every direction from the edge there. And we should be able to test this out now. However, spawn rates are going to probably be abysmal because while I've lit up the surface, I have not done any caving at all. But let's go ahead and give it a try. Maybe we'll get lucky. Let's make sure everything works. Lights are out, shaker table's going. Stand back here a bit. We want to back up far enough that those guys have a chance to actually spawn. And let's see if we can get lucky and actually have that thing spawn a witch. I honestly don't know if this is going to happen or not. Unfortunately, like I said, we have got a lot. Oh, there was a witch. Oh, I saw a witch. Did you see that? Haha. So even with nothing lit up, we've managed to catch a witch. Now let's go down below. And just in case I miscalculated, I will get my sword ready, but I'm pretty sure I didn't miscalculate this. But we'll keep it ready, just in case. We should come down here. And... oh, we have... yeah, we have a little bitty slime. Hello, slime. Look at that. Look at that. That is from the witch. That's a witch drop. All right, well, we should eventually be able to AFK right here, and we will have all sorts of witches falling on our little heads. Little dangerous to do here just in case they actually get off a potion while you're sitting down here, but it will work. So the next thing that we need to do to make this thing truly efficient is I need to do a ton of caving. But that's something that I can do off camera. And so for now, our project is complete, actually. We have a functioning witch farm. Like I said, it's not functioning super well because we haven't controlled all the spawn in the area yet. But the mob machine itself, the mob farm, is done. So let's go ahead and turn that off. I'm going to go around and, you know what, I'm not even going to turn it off. I'm going to leave it running. And then I'm going to go around and I am going to light up everything here. I'm going to do a ton of caving. But like I said, I'm going to do that all off camera. And so next episode, I will show you the finished product. But until then, thanks so much for watching and subscribing. And if you liked this, please hit that like button. It does help people find me. Love to hear your comments, and I love to have you here watching. So thanks again. I will talk to you all again next time.